always say that the third time's a charm. So here we go. I'm back, but this time in a different form. This time these videos will be a little bit different. Hi, my name is Desiree, an artist and a mother of 4. I was completely shocked because he gave me like 5 minutes to talk without him yelling. Join me in this journey to find myself, develop my skills, refresh on my talents, and become the best artist that I can become. Love painting, and I decided to challenge myself to paint every day to really hone in on my talents and become the best artist that I can become, whatever that looks like. Enjoy the process, but here's what's different for me: to do it every day. I've always loved painting, really any kind of arts and crafts, and from the time that I can remember being in grade school, all my teachers wanted to buy my artwork and display it for displays for the other classes to show what project they were doing. They loved my art so much. And I didn't know it back then, and I'm learning as I go along, but throughout my life, everyone has been very supportive and loving of my art, but one twist: I didn't like painting. Now I know what you're thinking. I mean, I did love painting, but I just didn't like having to paint and take the time to do the details. So I always tell this story. For years, I had blank canvases or halfway painted canvases laying around my house that I never finished, just stacking dust. And every time I looked at them, I said, do I have time to do it today? No. And I never completed any canvases. Now there was one that I did complete, and you know, thinking about it, it's actually one of my most prized canvases to date. But I don't own it. My mom does. She swiped it up and I never got it back. And I believe she still has it till this day. But that was the one canvas that I actually finished. And I was proud of myself too. And I wanted to get to that point, to finish a canvas, to start it and to finish it. So years went by, and always different seasons in my life, there were points when I would get a new canvas and I would start it and then I wouldn't finish it. Until one year that changed. I picked up a piece of paper. It wasn't a canvas, it was a piece of paper, and I just started to paint. I just felt drawn to it. I wanted to see if I still had it, and I did. And that kind of helped me to start a business. And it was happening. I was finishing project after project after project, and it was exciting. It was fun. I couldn't believe, I was so proud of myself that I was doing it. And one day I stopped. I was going through a lot of things in my life at that time, and I just couldn't continue. But it was always in me, I need to pick it back up. I need to pick it back up. Until one day, it hadn't changed, but I knew one thing had to change. I had to change it. So I picked it back up and I began to mold it. This thing, this vision, this goal, these goals. It wasn't just a goal, it's goals, right? This vision that I have. I began to mold it. I began to invest time in it. My situation hadn't changed, like I said before, but I couldn't let that nor anything ever stop me from accomplishing what I had set out to do. And I was going to achieve that. Okay, so now I'm ready. I want to take it to the next step. I want to bring you guys along with me to kind of be here while I take this journey. Things that I have visioned and planned, and things that I don't have planned. Now, one of those things is still daily practicing my art. I work with acrylics, digital art. Those are my 2 main ones. I do like watercolor. There's so much I have to learn. I don't know everything, and I'm definitely not an expert. I just have what I love to do. Okay, so my goal is to make other people happy and smile and feel good about something. And I also want to create a generational legacy for my kids. And I want to learn the business side of it so that way I can do that. Able to dig deeper into my creative side and really tap in and just really let it just roar loud. I want to be seen and I want to be heard. Some of those things that I have planned, so I just want to put it out there, is that I'm going to be on Patreon. I plan to launch on February the 8th or we'll say February 9th will be my launch date. So keep that in mind if you want to join me there. Later on in another video, I will kind of talk about what Patreon is. And I hope that you will want to join me. I love to paint, and here I am. If you're just intrigued, hit the like button and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. Me and my kiddos. Here's one. Smile. So you don't miss any future updates. See what new and exciting things that I venture into. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. Is that right? All right, say bye.
Bye.